Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you here with me today. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Look at these beautiful ingredients, guys. Today we're going to be making garlic Tuscan salmon with herb sauteed potatoes. So here we have our salmon fillets. I have 4 salmon fillets there that's been washed with lemon and resting. Here we have some spinach that's also been washed. We have cherry tomatoes halved. We have some garlic chopped in medium sizes. We have some hot chili powder. We have some mixed herb, double cream. I'm only going to use 1 tub of that cream. Parmigiano cheese, one of my favorites. Butter, oil, and my baby potatoes that's been halved. So now let's have a look at our seasoning that we're going to use to marinate our beautiful salmon. So in this bowl we have the usual. We have some all-purpose, we have some paprika, we have some garlic powder, we have some Old Bay, we also have some fish seasoning and some black pepper. And I'll be listing all the ingredients below. So now we're just gonna mix all the seasoning together, and then we're gonna sprinkle it all over our salmon. So here I go in to mix it together like so. So we want to make sure all the seasoning is fully combined. And we're going to take us the salmon fillet and just sprinkle the seasoning on both sides. And we're just going to rub it in. We want to make sure everything is fully coated with our beautiful seasoning, because it's all about flavor for us, guys. Yes. So you're going to repeat this process for each of the salmon fillets. And you're going to make sure every part is covered nicely, even the bottom. Now we're going to move on to the next fillets, and here you have it. So here we are heating some oil, and we're going to allow that to get hot, and then we're going to pan fry our salmon for 2 minutes on each side. We don't want to overcook it, because then we're going to cook it down in our creamy sauce. So 2 minutes on each side. Here we go. Absolutely beautiful. Like so. And I love this recipe, guys. I also created this on my website using prawns, so you can always go and check that out as well. I'll put the link below. Now we're just flipping it over, and look at that golden color. That's what we're looking for on our salmon fillet. And you can use any fillets as well. You can use the chunky ones. I've just decided to use this one because it's what I had in my house at the time. But any type of salmon fillets will do. Yes. And now we're just gonna go ahead and take them out. So it's been 4 minutes now in total of them cooking. So it's time to take them out and just rest them to the side before we go into making our Tuscan sauce. One of my favorites. I love a creamy sauce, guys. Absolutely love it. So here you have it. This is our salmon, nicely cooked. So now we're gonna go in and just heat 2 knobs of butter and allow the butter to melt like so. And then we're gonna go in with our chopped garlic, and we're just gonna cook that around until it becomes translucent. And stir around until it becomes translucent. And then we're going to go in with our cherry tomatoes. Beautiful. And it smells amazing, guys. The garlic is so strong, which is what you want. And our tomatoes are gorgeous. Now we're going in with the spinach. And look at that beautiful color. The green, the red works perfectly together. And we're just going to mix that around until the spinach gets softened. Like so. And then we're going to go with some salt and pepper, the seasoning. Now we're going to go and add our double cream. So you just want to shake that first, and we're using the whole tub of the cream. So you're just going to pour that in and just stir it around. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, guys. And now we're just going to bring it to a boil before we go in with our Parmigiano cheese. Now I love cheese, so I'm going to go in with half of this packet, but you can go in with as much as you want. It all depends on your taste. So we're just going to add the cheese and just continue stirring it, and we can see the sauce is thickening, which is what we want. Yeah, and now I'm just going to go in for a little taste to see how everything is going, if I'm happy. But I'm going in with a little bit more salt and pepper, about a teaspoon of each. And look at that, it's coming along beautifully. So now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of basil. Basil goes really well with a creamy sauce. It just helps elevate the flavor. And now I'm adding my hot chili powder. I would usually use chili flakes, but I ran out, so we're using the powder. We're trying to get a little bit of heat in this creamy sauce. Now I'm tasting again. We're always tasting, guys, just to make sure everything is perfect. Now we're going in with our salmon, and we're just going to allow that to just coat nicely into the sauce. Like I said, guys, you can use prawns with this dish. You can also use chicken. I have a recipe on my website that you can always go ahead and check out. I'll drop the link below. There you have it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. Now we're going to leave it to boil for a little bit, to come to a simmer. And this is it, guys. Look at it. So gorgeous and creamy, nice and thick. So indulgent. So now that this is done, we're going to go ahead and cook our baby potatoes. So you want to boil some water in your kettle, and then you're just going to add it to your pot with some salt and go in with your potatoes. Now I'm going to leave the potatoes to cook for around 10 to 15 minutes. It all depends on your size of your potatoes, but we don't want them to be too soft. So I'm going to go in and check every now and again to see how we're getting on. I'm checking for flavor there, for salt. As you can see, it's still a bit hard, so I'm going to leave it for a little bit longer. Now it's coming together nicely, so we're just about getting ready to take it off. We're going to drain the water off, and now we're going to saute it. So you're going to need around 3 knobs of butter and a teaspoon of oil. And we're just mixing those together so they combine. And then we're going to go with our potatoes, and we want to add those face down so they get a nice golden color on the face of the potato. And there we have it. And now we're going to go in with our mixed herbs. Just sprinkle it all over the potatoes. And now it's time to saute it. Just like that. I love doing this. I absolutely love it. I'm just going to go and shake it around again to make sure everything gets coated with the herb and the butter. Look at that. And we're just going to give it another little shake, another little sauteing. That's what we call saute. Just shaking it around. And there you have it, guys. Beautiful, nice, golden, soft, flavorful potatoes. And this is what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. My garlic Tuscan salmon with sauteed potatoes and veg on the side. Thank you so much for joining me again, guys. As always, don't forget to subscribe before leaving, and I'll see you again. Enjoy.